what I would most want to do if I get anything out there. They said, if anything could be an anime and you could be in it, what would you want to do? I'm going to give my answer and Clarine's answer, because it will mean a lot to Josh the second. I really want them to animate the entire Sir Arthur Conan Doyle Sherlock Holmes, but only if I could play John Watson opposite Michael Tatum's Sherlock Holmes. That's what I want. And Clarine Hart wants them to animate all 88 novels of Rex Stout's Nero Wolfe.
Nice.
But only if Chris Bevins and I play Archie and Nero.
Nice!
I take that as well. I love both of those. So that's my answer that didn't even apply to the question.
You heard right. I think we had answered this question in another panel. I was part of the Robotech generation. I actually wasn't really a big fan when it first aired on TV because I was a little younger, but then later on, people were like, "Oh, you gotta watch the show," and I'm like, "That's like the Transformers thing, but there's only the jet transforms. I don't want to watch that." And they're like, "No, it's really good," and I saw it, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing." And then I started watching anime. One of the first anime I saw was Gunbuster, and so to this day, I was like, "Oh, I would love to have been in Gunbuster," because that was like the big, dramatic anime that was like, "Wow, it's not just cartoons."
Are you Barry the Platypus?
Yes.
That so rocks. I know because my nephew loves Phineas and Ferb, so I know who Barry is. I just went.
Good work, AGP. Infiltrating the convention.
Josh?
Anything in Slayers. Anything in Slayers is really fun. I could just be like a bandit that gets dragon slaved. I'd be happy. Had one that we actually had and started, but we ended up losing it unfortunately for a time when ADV, the first company to actually license in the United States the series Gurren Lagann was ADV Films, and I was signed. And I have the first 5 episodes. I have one of 2 copies in existence of the first 5 episodes of the ADV dub before we lost it. I would love to have finished it. But.
You're right, I'm kind of that way, but I can't feel it's so guilty or so bad because ADV also, before everything went bottoms up for ADV, also had the rights to Sergeant Thrall.
Yeah.
And we went through 4 or 5 different directors and 5 different casts. And consistently through all 5, I was the voice of Dororo, the ninja. And they kept auditioning for everything and then saying, no, he needs to be that because they wanted Dororo to have a Singaporean accent. And since I knew dialects, they were like, well, we don't have anybody else that does it like Chris does. In fact, they even at one point had me also playing Dororo's mother.
Nice.
And they just pitched me way up. But I can't say anything because my friend Michael Tatum plays that role in the dub and does a magnificent job. So there's no bitterness at all there.
Again, I have no bitterness. It's just something that I wish we could have been.
Yeah.
I just wish that circumstances
Yeah.
never been there. Sergeant Fox is one of them too.
Yeah, because you were in Frog too.
Yeah, because I had to pick one of the first, the second wave of auditions. I got the narrator, and then the third wave I got Zukuto.
Yeah.
I got Mr. Spiral, and I would have loved to have played that. But again, they had a great cast.
We're not bitter.
We're not bitter. How are we a frog? Are we a froggy?
No, we're not. We're actually not. Josh is a bunny.
I was an ears. I was a cat a second ago.
Were you?
No.
Oh, there's the answer. From stuff that I've seen, I would love to play a pony.
Alright, well, we've asked Bill and Josh questions, but for Chris here.
It's on the spot time.
No, not ask questions to you, but to them. How many Cokes did I put in this cup this morning to fill it up?
I know.
No. In the half. Yep.
And what that tells me is that you didn't put enough ice in it. Because if you fill it to the brim with ice, it only takes 2 cans of Coke.
See, that's the one that filled it, not me.
No, not this morning.
Actually, not this morning. You guys didn't fill it this morning because I stopped at Sonic and got the good ice. And it's just like I told you, look, there's still ice in this. Yeah, after we got it at like about 10 o'clock this morning, 10 or 11 this morning, 10 o'clock this morning.
Please name me Chris's favorite timeline. Which number?
Put that one back there.
The 7th!
Bingo! Nice and live. I've been playing spoons all weekend. How anybody didn't know that is beyond me.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies.
Kyle, we need to watch Doctor Who. I will show you Doctor Who and you will be forever changed.
Very, invasion of the body snatchers.
It's on
It was on
BBC
American
America.
television. Yeah.
No brown enough tea in big books.
What do you got to think?
Did everyone throw out scissors? Ready? Ready? Roll, shake, push. Round of applause. Ready? Roll, shake, push. Scissors again. Mix it out. Long-standing feud. Ready? Roll, shake, push. Roll, shake, push. Roll, shake, push. Everyone's like, scissors is winning everything today. This is going to be.
Somebody's wrong.
Finish him.
Roll, shake, push.
My trick's going.
Position. Roll, shake, push. Loses, and we
Oh, which legendary did Bill voice? Hands?
Good. You're not sure? You pass? Hang on, give her a second. What'd you say? Lugia?
Nope, sword in the back.
Yeah, he's got it right here.
Blue shirt, you just look backwards.
Yeah,
Oh,
Indeed.
Josh, you can't answer this. Sorry. I'm jumping everything over. Okay. Everybody knows I'm an ADR director. What was the first show that I was the ADR director for? Right there? Nope, not Xenosaga. You don't know because no, actually they probably can. It's a trick question. Because the show's never been released.
that's weird.
No, but it's well known that I directed it. It's Mermaid Melody Pitchy Pitchy Pitch. We directed it. I directed it for the Japanese, and they're going to decide when it's released. And we've been waiting like 6 or 7 years for it to be released. But it is fairly well known that I directed it.
By the way, if you haven't seen it, it's amazing.
It's a great show.
Can I just take a quick second? This guy's taking pictures. Can we like just, let's do a picture like where we all wave at the camera. Now let's do a picture like where we're all attempting